with you. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou, and I'm coming at you with something that you already know we about to do. Bizarre Bub, Scary Comp, 73. Not gonna waste no more time, just gonna get right into we.
A construction worker is working the graveyard shift at a warehouse when something very strange is caught on camera. This footage was posted by XAlien97, who works security at a construction site where the following chilling incident had taken place. XAlien says that ever since showing this video to the people who work there, employees have been on edge. They fear that they too will experience this terrifying encounter. In a very short video, XAlien recounts the events of that night.
So I work security at this construction site, right? We got all the trucks. We got these real things right here. There you go. One of these. These things are heavy. Just a little backstory. It was a construction worker that he needed help pushing one of these.
Right.
He says a guy came up to him, another worker, and he says, I got you. Just guide me and I'll push it for you. So I said, okay, cool. So he was guiding him. He kept telling him, back it up, back it up, back it up. And he was pushing it.
Right.
When they were done, he went around the reel to tell him thank you. And he says that he was gone.
That's crazy.
Now the scariest part about this story is that when the worker had one day gone up to the main office of the building, he noticed a particular memorial photo of the workers who used to work at the company. In this photo, he saw the man who had helped him push the reel.
Why is that picture, like, these fucking stock photos be fucking scary as shit?
Eerily, the photo says he had passed away in 2015. The following is a video
real.
of what's believed to be the ghost of the ex-employee caught on camera.
What the heck? Is he like further back or something? Nah, he gone.
Eerily enough, the person who was helping the worker with the reel suddenly disappears.
That's crazy.
According to the worker, he had walked around to thank the man for helping him, but to his shock, he was no longer there. It's as though he seemingly vanished into thin air. Given the story provided by the security guard, could it be that this worker had encountered the spirit of a deceased ex-employee? Or might there be some logical explanation for this truly odd occurrence? As
Does he
with
not
most
have another
videos,
photo?
this one has yet to be solved.
Come on, bub. Bizarre, bub. Bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
Now the following video doesn't have much info, as the original source is unknown, but even without knowing its origin, the footage is no less scary. The story goes that a man who lives in a village near the Swiss Alps heard strange noises coming from the mountainous region. He decides to climb the mountain and find the source of these unusual sounds. When he gets to the top, he's immensely frightened by what he sees. This is the video he took.
Ne znam da li je moguće. Ne znam da ste vidli ili mislim možda što sam sam ovde, kao da mi se učinilo. Ne znam da ste vidli, molim vas zavratite. Ništa se ne vidi.
He's up on a mountain?
Ništa ne vidim I dalje.
What are we seeing? Those blurred things? What the heck are those? What the fuck are those things? Are those angels? Bruh, you might as well go check it out. Get the footage for us. You're already there. What the how are they doing that?
Učini mi se kao da je mrdnulo malo.
I've never seen anything really move like that before. It's kind of like they're
The man sees what
not
appears
really
to be
there.
two giant figures standing in the distance. Even more chilling is the
Like
fact that the figures
translucent,
seem to be
like-
moving ever so slightly, confirming that they weren't statues, but instead something else entirely. The man believes that these might have been angels or an
That's
entity
what I
of
was
some
thinking.
sort, as he felt a sense of peace and believed that the figures meant no harm. Yet when looking at the video through an infrared lens, the figures don't appear to be fake or CGI'd. Whatever had been on top of this mountain seems to have actually been there. But, like always, you be the judge on whether or not something supernatural was captured. Just what exactly had been on top of this mountain?
That's crazy, bro. What do you even say for that?
On December 31st of 2022, 3 policemen were dispatched to a house after receiving a call from a neighbor who reported that loud, strange noises were coming from inside. The neighbor stated that they heard deep, guttural noises and piercing screeches that were unlike anything they'd ever heard.
One hell of
When
a
the police
sex
arrived,
session.
they were deeply disturbed
Make
by
sure
what
you
they
wrap it up,
found.
nephew.
Now, the video itself was taken by a paramedic who was immediately called to the scene. As it turns out, the police requested immediate medical care as they were unprepared to deal with the situation at hand. They had no idea that the house they were in once belonged to a family of cannibals who enjoyed butchering human flesh and making exotic dishes that consisted of human remains. This cannibalistic family has since passed away, but their house still remains in its shabby condition in a small town located in Greater Poland. On the night of New Year's Eve in 2022, a 20-year-old woman named Kamilka had been inside the house with a couple of friends. They were all playing with a Ouija board with the intent of conjuring the spirits of the
That
cannibalistic
be the shit
family
right there.
and the victims they consumed.
I like the
This
French tip.
was a bad idea, as all of a sudden, Kamilka began acting erratically and extremely feral before barricading herself inside a room. Something had gone terribly wrong. According to her friends, Kamilka had seemingly become possessed. When the police came, they were left highly unnerved by what they saw.
Wait, this is the footage
This
of her?
is what was caught.
Oh my gosh. That's a great setup. So, no weapons.
Jezu, jak to
John.
Oda tak warczy? Ja pierdzielę.
Oh, bloody hell. Wow, I think that's a zombie.
No, totalnie.
Pierdolę, ja dostaję tylko 5000 zł, kurwa, tam. Idź tam do...
Uważaj.
What was that? She threw some?
Kamila!
Why is she sitting there playing with a fucking Ouija board anymore?
Ona jest nad nami u góry. Od góry coś widzi.
Damiano, byśmy się zamienili pozycjami, to może mógłbyśmy sami zrobić. Odsuń się i
Nie?
This is crazy.
Drut ma jakiś.
This is the type of shit police officers deal with in foreign countries. They're like, fuck
Terrified by
that.
Kamilka's strange behavior, the police are unable to go inside and save her. So, as a final attempt to get her out, they head outside and place a ladder against the side
I was
of the
about
room
to
where
say,
she
what
hides.
happens?
This, however, did not go as expected.
Milka! Tu jesteś, dzikuska. Chodź, misiu. Nie bardziej jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź.
This shit can't be real. They talk like that to their civilians? Okay, why don't somebody come up through there and then the other person go through where they try to go the first time?
Chodź tu, Kamilka. Kamilka, tu też cię widzę. To nie czołgaj się. Kamilka.
Kamilka. Why? Can somebody explain to me the purpose of the strobe lighting? Is it to disorient them?
Wiktoria cię woła.
The police tell Kamilka that her daughter Victoria's with them as an attempt to lure her out of the room, but this didn't seem to work, given that she still stayed inside. Unfortunately, not much else is caught on camera as the video ends abruptly.
What's the story?
But according to the paramedic who shot the video, Kamilka was eventually taken to the hospital. Strangely enough, it was upon arriving at the hospital that she started acting normal again. After being thoroughly examined by a psychiatrist, Kamilka showed no signs of any psychiatric disorders. Her blood was also checked for any intoxicating substances that could explain her strange behavior, but no traces of any drugs were found in her system.
Crazy.
To this day, Kamilka's family nor her friends could explain what happened inside that house. All that is known is that her family wishes to never see their daughter ever like this again.
I'd
Whether
imagine.
Kamilka was possessed or if she had a temporary psychosis remains a mystery.
That's one hell of a psychosis. That's like Split. Being able to like just unlock that shit in your brain that you can become this monster. It's crazy.
In a previous video, I talked about a family in India
we
who's been
just watched
documenting
this.
unusual events inside their home. The family has seen more than just a couple of things move on their own,
They son look like that kid that's like, hey, don't touch me, bitch.
but also other small incidents that seem to hint at something way bigger and perhaps dangerous.
He
From
hit
their
it.
house being suddenly infested with hundreds of maggots, which appeared out of nowhere as they played holy music throughout the house, to occasionally hearing the pitter-patter of invisible footsteps late at night, the family can't help but think that a curse has been placed on their home. They believe that ever since letting go of the maid who took care of them, strange things have been happening. The maid, according to them, is responsible for the strange activity. Although having seen some crazy things, it's the most recent occurrence that's by far the strangest.
Really?
It's late at night when the family is woken up by mysterious noises. This is what was caught.
Hey, that's a live look at the fucking PlayStation 6. Holy shit.
अच्छा रुको मैं भी हूँ
नहीं तुम बच्चे के साथ रहो नहीं तो वो डरेगा
That shit like the PlayStation 6. Real.
Daddy, can I go?
Oh, it's okay, baby. Let
take
the
care of mommy.
fucking go of my
Don't you?
arm. Fuck. God damn. Let me go check it out. Fuck. Somebody's got to do it. Fuck off me. It's pretty quiet though. It's quiet than the other nights. So if you remember on the other nights, he had like the lights, not the lights, but the water running and all that stuff, knocking, furniture moving. Excuse me. So we got the Parmesan on the floor.
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है या
What the fuck? I don't get it. Why?
इधर भी पूरा कवर गिरा हुआ है
Oh, that's a cover?
Mysteriously, a mess has been made throughout the house. But most chilling of all is the video of how it all happened, which was captured by the security camera inside their living room. Take a look.
Left the microwave open. Oh, wow. It just flexed that it could open the cabinet not to throw anything out of there out. Okay. You could have just moved the tricycle, but... Why do they do shit like this? Like knocking shit over and stuff. Why are you doing that?
Naturally, the family
You're
was
just a
left
bully.
unnerved, but they were left even more so by an incident that took place only a few days later. It's past midnight when this is captured.
Another one.
Baby, are you awake? Baby.
Shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Boy, the hair on the back of my neck. They doing defensive slides on you, bro. Oh, he's brave. This is a brave soul tonight.
Please stay outside, please.
Oh my gosh, I would be losing my fucking mind. I would be losing my mind. I can't hear another one. I would lose my mind. Please.
She scared me.
Similar to a previous incident experienced by the family, the sound of small footsteps are heard running about without a trace. Now, given that the family has experienced this before, the family's not as scared or phased as when they first encountered this. It would be the
'cause where
following
it's
incident,
coming
however,
from.
that changes that.
Bruh,
Only a few nights later, this was captured.
how does this keep escalating? It's like he's like, this is premium content. I was unable to scream here, and that's when I decided it's enough. Why would you be screaming? The door's opening? No way. There's no way the door's opening and doing that right now. Ain't nobody worried about it. Just get the footage. That's all we care about. We want to see it too. The lights turned on? What happened? It's broken? Where? Help me out. Where it's coming from? What? It put its hands on you? What else do you need, bro?
The father is seemingly pushed by an unseen force. He quickly falls over while seeming a bit disoriented as he tries his best to figure out what just happened. It is only seconds later that he realizes that something had touched him.
That's what I'm
While
saying.
the family continues to document these chilling occurrences, viewers continue to suggest that they move out of the house as soon as possible. The family does plan on doing that, but
Once
it won't
they
be
get a
anytime
million.
soon, as they have to make
Once they get 1 million subscribers.
certain arrangements before doing so. Unfortunately, for now, the family has to endure whatever strange occurrence is thrown at them. Just like before, there have yet to be more updates on the situation of this family. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Marcos Garcia is the owner of a small car shop that is currently operated by just one mechanic. This mechanic is the only employee at this workshop, and it was just recently that he received a car from a customer who needed repairs on the vehicle. Ever since receiving this car though, strange things have been happening around the place. Both the business owner and the mechanic believe that there's something quite mysterious about this car. They don't know what it is, but they have a slight suspicion that it might be the reason as to why unexplainable things have been happening recently. This vehicle, according to them, scares them. Although feeling creeped out by the car's presence, they don't think much of it and carry on with their daily assignments. But then one day, a very peculiar incident is caught on camera. Marcos, the business owner, is watching over the shop through a security camera when he notices the mechanic acting very strange. The old man was moving in such a way that it made him feel very unsettled. But when the mechanic was asked as to what he was doing, he replied that he was talking to the client who had dropped off the creepy car. Marcos, though, found this very unusual. The video Marcos had seen tells a different story. This is what he saw.
Man, Bub is one of the best damn people at setting it up.
Este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara.
I mean, he's an old dude, so.
De mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa. Y este maestro está hablando solo. No cacho qué onda.
He very well could be
que no
talking to
cacho.
himself.
No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Sabes que consígueme el teléfono con la Connie, porfa? ¿Pero con quién habla, weón? ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, que me está pasando el presupuesto y explicándole el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto.
Oye.
What?
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito.
Wow.
Tú me estás hablando del accidente de
Last
anoche.
night's accidents?
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
He must have passed in an accident last night.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo.
No puede ser, pues yo tengo que ir aquí al frente mío, weón.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos. Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado. Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
Mira.
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente por favor, vente.
That's
Confused
crazy.
and slightly unsettled by the old man's behavior, Marcos immediately calls him to ask what exactly is happening. To his shock, the mechanic replies that Carlos, the client who had dropped off the car days ago, was visiting him to discuss details about his car and a racing accident that occurred the night before. Marcos was chilled to his core. Hearing him mention the racing accident from last night was beyond strange. As it turns out, Carlos, the client, had passed away in a terrible street racing accident the night before.
In that
The
truck?
mechanic had not been aware of this incident until recently. The question is, though, how exactly did he come to learn about this news? Could it be that the alleged spirit of Carlos had paid the mechanic a visit? Is the so-called haunted car responsible for this? Or is this simply a case of someone who's become slightly unhinged from doing too much work at the shop? Just like Marcos, viewers believe that something supernatural was caught on camera.
Or could it all be BS? Could be. Could be, nephew. What's going on?
A and her small family live in a suburban home in Long Island, New York. Both she and her husband are happily raising 4 children while
Beautiful
simultaneously
family.
running a traveling petting zoo. Although living a busy lifestyle,
How do you
Michelle
do
and her
that?
husband always make sure to prioritize the needs of their children. Given how much they care for their safety, they install a nanny cam inside their baby daughter's bedroom.
A
One
traveling
night, while
petting
looking
zoo?
over at the baby monitor, something downright spooky is caught on camera. Michelle says that her baby daughter typically sleeps through the night, and if she were to wake up, she would usually cry out for her mother. But on this night, something unexpected happens. Watch.
Oh, please don't get up on there. A whole hour? Is that lamp moving at the top?
Michelle says that her daughter appears to be pointing at something in the dark. What's even more odd is that her baby daughter was laughing and pointing at something for about an hour or so before going back to sleep. It's because of this clip that Michelle thinks that her daughter has encountered something paranormal. According to her, her daughter was seeing something that we couldn't. Whatever it was that her daughter was seeing, Michelle hopes that it was nothing serious or anything that should be a cause for concern. Who knows as to whether or not her daughter had actually seen something that night. But like always, let me know what you think.
I don't know, bub. I can't put that on one. That's crazy.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
We definitely enjoyed it, bub. And I enjoyed spending time with you, nephew, Nisi. Appreciate you giving me your time and your energy, right? So, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you can make your way back a little easier. I always look forward to this, man. No matter what I'm doing throughout that day, it could be 10 things on my list. This is the one thing that I do look forward to. Watching videos with my nephews and my nieces. Putting y'all on. Y'all put me on. Y'all can only keep putting me on when y'all putting stuff in the comments. Suggest some things in the comments, right? Leave a like. Make sure you share the video. And I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Be easy. Keep your mind, body, and spirit safe. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. And I'll catch you in the next one.